Bless up to everybody on the live. When I realize I'm well early this evening. Right, that's all. Right, too. Bless up everybody on the live. Bless up everybody on the live as you forward in. Click that like button and share this stream so other persons can join us because we have a host of things to talk about this evening because me want to know about Nemo. Big up everybody who have passed through. For persons who will be watching on the playback, big up on a nice self. Remember to like the video right there so and drop on the thoughts and comment in the comment section. Same way despite you being on the playback, big up on yourself. Joshua said trouble. Go inside more life and give me the eye. I had said it's a pity me can't buy 74 in a cash pot. Jano, what you say? 74 are the lucky number? Joshua said how much him first album did sell. No worry about that, Joshua. We are going through everything this evening. Right through with a fine teeth comb. And I want some answers to my questions because I have a lot of questions to ask, right? Constable Pitt said Jamil opening third eye. Yo, Jalov, that's a big up in my bad sister. Bless up yourself. Jalov say big blessings, love, respect, not Stevie. Hope the families all is well, right? So congrats to Jamil, his welcome home gift from his Gaza fans and family. And that's coming from Jalov Beta. Big up everybody. Click the like button. Share this the stream so we can start, right? Grenade MVP said Jamil go about the thing wrong. Jano. Grenade, who that talk about this, I remember, and me telling the last week or whenever the album drops, listen. You see, if this album drop and I don't see numbers, problem I'm gonna do that because I have to talk about it and I'm gonna come out and talk about it because remember me I tell you said this man I drop an album and each one of the interview that he went on, all he talk about was Obia. So our sale. All of the vlogger them did that talk about the Obia. Nobody never did that talk about the album. So what was expected of the album though? That's a good question also. Leroy Samuel Best Up Yourself, it look like the Alkaline Obia Jamil album. You know me, I got dirty, yo. Me, I got dirty. Where you there? You have to get a dirt for that. Then all if I joke here run you and get a dirt. Dirt. Pete say, Bobo Hill priest, the witch doctored footer hype ancestors eat dirt and baptized. We not even know where them whole heap or something when just they mean. But Pete said that. Joshua say, me I go drink something strong for the 1 year, right? So Joshua, start say yes, not. I do, I'll marry you, I answer your question. What kind of something I go on this? Anyway. Alright, before me go in on the Jamil topic, me I go talk about Conscience wife, which me see where she was reported missing. However, she was later found at a hospital. And I must say, I am grateful that she's alive and well and that they found her and all is well because we wouldn't want to hear no sad news, And Conscience same wish for privacy in relation to it. But I see Dancehall Mag put out an article in relation to it. I just go through the article real quick and then I forward back on the Jamil topic right there. So it says, Conscience wife Latoya Spence pregnant, found after she was reported missing in Miami. Latoya Amik Spence, new right, the wife of dancehall star Conscience, has been found after she was listed as a missing person by the Miami Police Department. Officer Vega of the Miami PD confirmed with Dancehall Mag that the 41-year-old businesswoman was found at a local hospital. She was reported missing because she was not seen in 2 days. Vega also said in a tweet on April 27, the Miami police said they were searching for Spence after she went missing from the Edgewater area. According to the cops, Spence is 4 months pregnant and was last seen on Monday wearing a black sweater and shorts at about 3 p.m. She is 5'5" tall, 145 pounds, and was last seen driving a 2017 whatever. Vega said that cops treated the matter with urgency because she was reportedly pregnant. He could not confirm who exactly reported her missing, but said detectives thought she was in danger. We don't normally ask for details. It could be anybody, a family member or acquaintance. We do a check and they do a report, he said. However, in an Instagram post today, Conscience confirmed that he had made a report and that Spence was safe and recovering from an accident. She had an accident and got admitted without my knowledge, he explained. Realizing she was not responding to calls and texts, I started to call around to hospitals. After calling all hospitals in the area and them all said no patient by that name was there, I had no choice but to alert the police. Conscience continued. The police did their own search and found out that she was indeed admitted. She was already found before the news alert went out, but it was already in motion. Many thanks for all the calls and prayers. She is now in recovery with no serious injuries. Give thanks, he added. This is a tough time for our family, and I will appreciate all the privacy we can get at this time. And them go on to same age and whatever, which is not really relevant at this time. But me just highlight that for say, I'm glad for know she alright. You don't know the thing go. Who don't want to hear the words? Gladly, it's the best, right? All right. Back to a Jamil story. Cause I did so we think there this evening, right? Make I try find it here. And people, me I go through an article back then when he dropped when they drop one EP, let me check. I don't want to tell no lie now. I want to go to the numbers for that. For that. Ugh. Hold on there. Hold on there, my people. Just give me 1 second. Share out the live, people. Share out the live in the meantime. Give me a second. Yes, it was actually a EP. Big up everybody was just a join as you enter the live stream, like and share. You don't know the thing go. Right? And this was back then, and this is from the Jamaica Observer. Car me I bring on from way back, to where we are now, right? So it says Jamil and Chronic Law post weak sales, and that was back then when him doing EP, right? Popularity does not necessarily translate into sales. That is a story on Billboard reggae album chart this week. Dancehall artist Jamil and Chronic Law debut with partly sales of their album and EP respectively. Great Man by Jamil is number 6 with 107 copies sold, released July 26 by DJ Frost Records and Chimney Records. The 12-song set is the artist's debut album and contains collaborations such as Good Vibes, featuring Taros Riley and Don't Wanna Lose You with newcomer Mayan. Remember that album back then, right? Jamil has more than 349,000 followers on Instagram, and them talk about him it's right. More and reach the numbers. Pained. Hold on, I don't want to tell no lie. That have a Chronic Law, I don't want Chronic Law number. So as me say, Jamil sold 107 at the time. Right? 107 copies sold. I think at the time they never did give out the streaming numbers like that, if I am correct. I think that was that at the time. So now we are gonna go now to today. When there? Hold on there. I can find him there. Alright, see him here. And Dancehall Mag is saying that Jamil's legend misses Billboard debut after first week album sales. Jamil's recently released sophomore album Legend has failed to debut on the sales and streaming driven Billboard reggae albums chart date in April 30. The album released on April 15 via Sweet Music, right? Had features like Massacre, Stonebwoy version, and Bugle. It sold 74 copies in pure album sales in the United States. According to the data provided by Billboard sales tracker Luminate, the company, formerly MRC Data, told Dancehall Mag that there was insufficient streaming activity registered for the album in the US during its first week of release. So as them say, them not have enough streaming numbers to put forward for say this album would have streamed such, and as such, them only have the pure album sales, which is 74 copies. So uno do the maths now. Remember back then him sold how much? 100 how much? 107? Back then he sold how much? 107, right? And now he sell how much? 74. So me want uno do the maths and tell me how I go on this. So me really want to know. Grenade MVP they said them say Alka fall off, but yet still all when a man music not sell a fit him name call. Them try everything for little the artist. Start no Grenade, man. Apostle said, "Una send the life to 74 quick for me then." Right, that's so. Maybe I like that. Star said, "God in the archive." Yes, man. We have to dig up some things, right? And Andrew Murphy, big up yourself. Big up yourself. So then, when him did quote unquote formulate the group and gave it a name and call it MVP, all right? See, Andrew tell me 33 less. He sold at the time 107. Right now, he has a decline by 33, so he's now at 74. Big up yourself, Andrew Murphy. He's now at 74. So what is the issue? Now, I remember specifically when I came out the last time when he released this album, Legend, I said to you all, how comes the man a sell a album, but yet still, when him go on the different interviews, you hear less about the album and more about Obia, who Obia me, who make me eat dirt, who make me go up a Bubble Hill, and all of them something there. That was a question at the time. So now, I want the people in the comment section. Wanna talk to me. I want to go on this, so I don't understand. So he did one genius fit. Where are the persons where if he said no, I can't that we are gonna take it because it are gonna overshadow the album? Is it that they're saying that album sales means nothing to them, so therefore them just put out a work? Because I don't know if nobody spend money for the album and not wanting anything in return, you know. Understand what me I say, people? Who would have put out a project, spend, remember, you know, album, a whole heap of money you spend for the album. Worse if you do all music videos. Money. That costs money. Who puts out an album not to receive something from it? Or make, music isn't a business. Music is a business. I'm afraid for read. May I read Jalov comment, but I'm afraid for read it out loud. So I kind of read what she has said. All right, Jalov. But I'm saying, who would I do album really if you just put it out there, if you put it out there sick and if you don't make nothing from it? Wanna tell me the truth now? I did tell you something that come out your compression for the spike because the man go on about 10 interview and all me hear about is who obey him. Him did have to let him go to the church and try to sit in front of the church, you know, work, so him come out of the church and go up a Bubble Hill. When he go up a Bubble Hill, him kind of get a relief somewhat because him end up eat dirt and ray and blah blah blah. But I wasn't hearing anything about Legend, and Legend was such a powerful album. The album was a good body of work, but yet still the marketing strategy surrounding the album was lacking. And me honestly not understand why. Big Papa says so when him chuck off in a sea and the weight lift off him. So the album still underwater. You know you're out of the Big Papa. You're out of the bad, you know. You're out of the bad, man. So them say it sold 74 copies in pure album sales in the United States, according to data provided by Billboard sales tracker Luminate. The company, formerly MRC Data, told Dancehall Mag that there was insufficient streaming activity registered for the album in the US during its first week of release. The Strongest Soldier singer had previously debuted on the reggae chart with his first album titled Great Man, which had spent 1 week at number 6 back in 2019. Humble Letter said, bad mind thing never works. I hope Jamil understands. Listen, man. Me just feel like, say, I'm telling you, you know, at 2 years the boss step on the same topic, you know. Where man say somebody do him something and somebody close to him and him a slide the convo and people left people out there to do them speculations and people out there and them thought them think this and one year said this, that the one year said this, and he never ever try to curve the conversation for the other parties that he associated himself with at the time. And me I say, brother, that's shaky, right? It's shaky. And now, him put out an album. Remember, you know, we can't say anything we want to say about Jamil, but we can't go around the fact that this man do great music, right? We can't go around the fact that the man do great music. And as me say, the album where the man released the other day was a great body of work. When we listened to the album, it was just left for me to say, all right, I'm going to link some people when I know and tell them to buy the album for me through me that Jamaica, I want it registered over there. But then when the album dropped this tonight and by in the morning, I go in the day, me hear all sort of controversy. Me see vloggers, and you cannot blame the vloggers because this is what they get and them have to sell what them get, right? Vloggers with story, obia. So me I say, what happened to legend? It's like legend not exists any at all. He was more focused on what Wayne said it happened to him before. But you know, me I go drop the link for anybody who want to call in and all a reasoning with me about that topic, yeah. I know some people have some burning issues. I'm willing to listen them out this very evening. Big up to Alkaline. People remember to continue to stream the different songs to include volume. Stream it on the different platforms. Oh, am I there? Sorry, people. 1 second. Stream it on the different platforms and turn up the volume loud. You don't know the thing go. You know. Support the artist. And remember, you can go over Audio Mac. And all right, me pin the link. Remember, you can go over Audio Mac and support the artist through the support system that they have over there. Support the artist right through, right? So I want anybody who feel like say them want converse on the topic to click that link that is pinned and join me here on the panel and we have some conversations about legend, numbers, and the great numbers back then compared to legend now. And I want to know what all about legend, what caused legend not to do its full potential, really. What happened, what took place there, you know? Jalove said me chilling while listening the stream. Right, that's some man. I chillax this evening. You don't know the thing go. Hold on there. Yeah man, me want know why Legend so relaxed as an album we just dropped, why it never do better. Maybe we don't have the questions them when me don't have. So me willing for the year and listen to the different convos. Hold on there. Uh, oh, Jimmy say I try outdo. Look here, whosoever that will not just dirt him for me. And I mean like block him from alright, I find you. I do. You don't needed ya so. Right? So go where you're needed. Out of order. Anyway, back to what we did I say. Masba say no album wrong time. So what are you saying, Masba? The album wasn't needed? But who just said that? Me kind of not agree with your mass boss because me feel say the album could always drop man, but the marketing behind it because as me say it is a great album and me feel say if then they put in more work in the album as it relates to marketing and to sell it, it would have been sold to many other persons. But all them do it, brother. It hurt the album and hurt the album sales. Cash, where you going with? Big up yourself in a bad bro. Big up yourself and hurt the album sales. You see me? But as me say, the more Jano, sometimes I just have to laugh, I have to laugh because the man say a bag of things. Me think say all of what him say and do would assist the album some one way or the other. Joshua said one you did ask me if Jamil did drop album. Why Joshua? That's another thing. But me think persons knew that the album was released though. Or maybe some people don't know as you say. Me can't say him know when him don't know. But they never do them due diligence to the album. That is just my thoughts on the whole thing. You see me? And persons might have cassette Jamil name overall. Persons might have difference in opinion. I mean I feel big up yourself, Big Papa.
Yo, can't see it how bother them. Team up with the enemy. What happened?
And you fit Big Papa, me want you tell me I gonna leave you alone this evening. Cause me want you
Still
tell
a
me
search.
exactly what
Still a
happened.
search and can't find Nemo. What happened to Nemo's numbers? So, three notable press run.
Mm-hmm.
Big interview, over 5,000 people did up on stage the time when him dip on it.
Mm-hmm.
AR go up in our numbers. I see zip with it. Everybody with it. I see the sympathizers. I see the haters came and all people wicked and mainly the Gaza people wicked and them bad mind the youth and them true great him say a greatness make them more behind him. Are this name, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what
Because
happened?
remember saying even I do better now without he never said it in a so many words, but that was what he was trying to imply when them asked him if I think Anthony Miller asked him when you were a part of the MVP group, was it better or is it if like him asked if it take away from him now that he's no longer and him say no. He's
No, but
doing very good and him streaming numbers turn up. But me not see on
okay.
streaming on the album, so me not know what
The
go on.
album, the streaming underwater with the album. When him chuck off in the water, he left the album down there.
Nasri lately say over time the album will sell because it's a good album.
Okay. Every album will sell
I'm
over time.
I'm a 10 for not really agree much on that. Why? To some extent. You see, after the first week sales kind of forward off, leave the album is like people literally don't remember unless them are go in a some marketing gear where them go out there and push it. You see me?
So, all right. The apology tours. He went and he apologized to everybody that he has ever dreamt that he has disrespected in a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Collaborate with some of them too. They have also have fans because they are artists within our genre.
For real.
For this, for this,
Mm-hmm. So
74,
that me I say because normally, Big Papa, when you team up with another side or whatever, it's supposed to enhance your career and enhance your thing. It simply means that same like how them would have support whomever, them are gonna support you the same way. Why isn't it showing in its streaming numbers now or even its pure sales number? Because 74 you know,
yo, it only shows that he pissed off the people that really buy dancehall music. He him turning back on the people, the buyers of dancehall music. Does that happen? You when you did their own MVP, you sell 100 and hard copy, right? Now that you've left,
mhm.
you sell 74. A progress that or you speed in a reverse?
I
A
even
pure
want to
and speed.
know. That's a very good question. Big up yourself, my brother. Tell you TV, right? That's a bad bro. Bless up. You know the
You say,
thing, bro.
and them a pedal back way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you a pedal back way, brother. All of that for what?
All
All of
right.
that for
May I go read a comment or two from the comment section, Big Papa, and we see what the people them a say. After I'm say none of them never post this album on their page.
okay. So are the Obia them
Maximum
post?
big up yourself, bro.
Are the Obia them post?
But everybody, no, me not see none of the artists them a post nothing but no Obian or no. But remember, man, Big Papa, the man went out on a campaign for. Me don't know if I did for the album though, cause him sometime at even the interviewer have to remind him say there's an album exists in
So the,
existence.
and him damager what him have. So is he better managed now than then? Or
Me
that
couldn't
a
answer
pedal
that
back way again?
question, Me
Or that
honestly couldn't answer that question.
or
King
that a
J
pedal back way
say
again?
King J say me I wonder how Popcorn no give him no collab the way how Jamil did a praise him.
Yeah, but popularity and no success, brother. Popularity and so people like what you say because them dep on the ear train, but them not like you. Them not like you. Instagram like that means that people like you. People just see one red button, one sitting and press one button. You do so much something for what, brother? For what? For what? For prove what? So my question is, go back for them, chuck off back in the water, brother. My solution is chuck off in the water and come back to the album. The album left down there. The album must
Yeah.
left under the earth.
Rick Storm, big up yourself for the super chat donation, him say bless up not to Agwan, me just a check in. Well, we just there a reason about the whole Jamil numbers, Cause numbers come out and we are gonna talk about it.
But it's a good album, not? It's a good album,
Yeah.
It's a very good album. I can remember when you
No, we
talk
happy
when
say
the
that.
album. Me I listen to the album. I mean I say the album I want good album. I go buy it. Only if you see Obia. Only if it's Obia. And then the damage job we him have, the damaging team we him have. Nah, thinking because Jamil would have put out 4 or 5 songs. Obia mentioning Obia based upon Obia and it not going nowhere. So why you
True.
think this would have be a stunt for you to sell the album? Why you think people about 5 different songs we have mentioned Obia who hurt you and
So,
whatever
so
and it not going nowhere?
if the whole the association that it was a part of was so bad, right? compared to now that he's free from them, I guess? Why is his numbers not reflecting same Big Papa?
You know, say that a maths class and a English class with it.
Okay.
Wrong subject there. Me no know. Me no know. What a maths and with their English class. You know, work out. Me
Yeah,
no know. Me no have the answer. It don't make no sense, brother. It don't make no sense. These
no sense
people,
in the dog.
it don't make no sense. You run from something, say them whatever, whatever. When you
Yeah.
were there, you might be under Obia, but you there make more. You there do more. Now you leave from under Obia. And what happened? What happened?
Rick said me think Gaza would have buy out all of the album. All of the
Yeah.
album them.
If they now buy cartel one, a cash back, them have to use to get cartel.
That's how you need to make big up yourself, you know. Big
I'm
up
like,
yourself, please.
it don't make no
Good
sense.
question, Rick. Yeah, man. Good rotted question, man. Me want to know.
Yeah.
Joshua say Alcatel no say them a pedal back way, you know.
But obviously this, a pedal, this, the bicycle go fast back way. In my head for the wall because how how good album. If you listen to the album, can me listen to the album. If you listen to the album, it's a very good body of work. The man,
It's a solid album.
the man,
And him have songs on the album that have potential to do great.
the man experiment with sounds, vocals,
Yeah,
different
you hear the
genres.
diverse part of Jamil on the album, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So what happened? So all the people over there say about Obia. Vibes Cartel, you come out and say appear Obia working a dancehall. Last time I check your dancehall artist, does that mean you are a part of it? Me hear you upon your voice note, you say, you know, like follow up science thing. That mean you indulge, but that of your next day. That of your next day. It don't make no sense.
But Jano, so what then do? Obia the album instead. Me just ask cause me
You know what
confused. And me just
some of the
have some questions and me just ask them.
no, but here what me ask now. So the is it that you are relieved from Obia, but the album now relieved from Obia? Or did the album was the album recorded within the Obia spell before they relieve? So the album some of the Obia catch the album. Or it work. If it can work.
But you see, I think some of us are not some of us, some of the artists them focus on the wrong things in life, things when not really about a system or a system career. And that are the problem, you know. Because with this great work what Jamil put out, brother, me feel say if the man did put some come up and develop a marketing strategy, say, yeah, well, all right, me go get some people for show about the music, talk about the music instead of going on different platforms and I talk about, oh yeah, the man no business, clearly no business about him album, brother.
But even him sympathizers not believe him. Because it was Obia, then it becomes then well Obia can put in a spiritual warfare. But then the last thing me hear are poison. So Obia and poison are two different things. Me no know.
True Black say Chronicle take up Jamil's space in the genre, so it a go hard for him. Jano.
Okay. I not take up Jamil space in the genre. I not take up no space in the genre. All it is, the damages we him have, the people them around him, me no know where them a guide him to. Maybe I don't know where them a guide him to because if you try the same thing, the same ploy where you use, you drop 4 songs or 3 or 4 songs previous to that, and I say Obia, intat Obia, and the songs fell flat. Why do you think you are going to do an album and surround it with the same Obia tag, and it a go what? What you think?
All right, big up yourself, Paul Lynch, for your comment. He must say clearly you guys don't understand the digital marketplace. Music
Okay.
is not selling worldwide.
Okay. Was
And
music selling when Alkaline released his
I
album?
just when I got asked, that was my
Was
follow-up
music
question.
was
That
music
was my
selling when
question.
Alkaline released his album? Was
I
music
know.
selling when Massacre released his album? Was music selling when Shensia released her album? Me know them are no great number, but them better than this. So music they start when music stops selling.
Good question. A person named A said, I can tell this page is run by Alkaline. All right, A, let me highlight you now, bro.
Yeah.
Or
All
sis,
right.
but you
Okay.
are. This page is not run by Alkaline. However, a fan of Alkaline runs this page.
And
So
I idiot and I idiot idiot vendetta fan attack right now too.
I hope you get clarity to your statement, okay?
Okay.
Andrew Murphy say you could listen to ears of them obia the album for real. But I that left is say for real though.
So that can work.
Maybe.
Yo, me I tell you say hey, me want learn there will be a something, you know. Cause whole heap of idiot there road, you know. A whole heap of money there road, you know. A whole heap of money there road where people willing to just kill.
Deborah,
Kill tell
hold
them say,
on. Big up yourself, you know. Big up yourself. Thanks for pass through. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Right, so
a whole
Cuban's
heap of
Universal, my bad brother, big up yourself. Cuban say, I listened to the album Sunday. It's great album, but this Obia thing was a turn off. Talk no cute. Me have to highlight your commenting. I swear me have to highlight
and
it.
true. And
It
that
was
another
what
joke.
turned most people away from the album.
Me, me know of five, at least five people. Me know of five people who didn't buy the album because of the Obian. So it would be what? 89, 79? 79 is a reach. Which is a better number than 74 the last time. I check still, but me no know. Try English class today and a maths class.
Where you say happen, Big Papa? Me never get that.
Said, I know of five people that didn't buy the album because of the Obia. So it 79,
It was
70.
a turn off, brother. I remember say the man go. Me don't know if them things say the obvious stigma attached to the album would allow it to do well. But Terra, big up yourself. But me don't know what them did expect though. Question. I'm want anybody in the comment section will feel like say them can explain certain things in relation to Jamil album sale to us. You can always jump on the panel, man,
Ah,
and talk. Feel free.
gosh, 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 Obia, man.
GW876 production say people music now sell again and it keep prove itself over and over. So I think we should kill this numbers thing. Really now. But I remember we are gonna kill the numbers thing though.
I'm mad,
GW876 production. Me not agree with that.
I'm mad around the world.
Of course,
I'm
which
mad around the world.
genre you know where they not use numbers as a guide as to how music is doing or how music is selling.
I'm mad around the world. You
It
can't kill no.
simply means that if something is going on while music is not selling, persons in the high places are persons who, them to go back to the drawing board and fix things and try to, look at the problem, see where the problem lies, and say, here what, all right, yes, so, you know, this happen, and maybe if we change this, maybe we get more sales. Me see somebody pose a question on a channel the other day, and the person asked if other persons would stop separate themselves from dancehall, maybe it would be better for the genre and as also the artist sales. I'm wanting to think about it and tell me what you think. But can that happen though? That's another question.
Yeah, separate themselves from down. Who are separate themselves from down? So.
No man, the person said the segregation in dancehall would have caused.
No, but segregation in this instant couldn't work because Jamil has made peace with everybody that he has dreamt that he has this. Called no separation
But
with them.
why is his numbers not reflecting
Are two,
same?
pe- are two people he would have problem with now as gone to the script. So it couldn't be separation cause the album finna sell. I must unity.
But yes,
because
a unity cause then if a unity cause
what,
no,
what,
but me did a talk on a wider spectrum though, Big Papa, not narrowing it down to on the Jamil because me read where GW876 production said the man so if we kill numbers. So me never didn't necessarily as make my statement in relation to Jamil alone. Me just a talk on a wider spectrum.
I could go brother. Google have everybody on him album. Wait though. Everybody in the industry endorse Massacre album. Wait though.
Top
All.
star said Jamil stunts never work, it backfire. Album stop sell when Jamil put out his album.
Okay. Okay. Have it your way like.
Paul Lynch is saying, big up yourself, Paul Lynch. Him say the money is made from music in performing rights, not streamed globally nor album sales. Alkaline album sales is a joke compared to how music album used to be in the early 2000s, etc. But even in the early 2000s, album never really did a sell in a dancehall unless you know something we don't know. Our Big Papa can expand
Yo,
on that.
say album Alkaline album sale is a joke. But are the best joke in a dancehall? No. It's a joke, you know, but it's the
Mhm.
biggest joke. Cause it a lead. So where I say, what are you saying? It's a joke, but are the biggest joke. So me I ask, what happened to Nemo's number?
All right, GW876 production asks a question, Big Papa. Him say, well, it clearly shows that the maths now add up.
Okay.
These artists now sell and them have big house and big car now. How is that possible? But me wonder, listen, remember say artists work, you know? You have artists who go on them tour, do them different performances. What you mean how them get them big house and them big cars? You have artists who sign to label, will get them upfront money and then can do whatever them feel like to do with it. You have artists who do them performance right through the year or whenever and then balance it there. You have artists where have different, even different what you would call it? Businesses attached with them whole thing. DJ Orthodox players try say a lot of albums have been released. Music will always sell, but dancehall music have changed for the worse. Hence, African dancehall take over, aka Afrobeats. Where you have to say about that, Big Papa?
African dance will take over what? African dance will not take over nothing. It's just that we now
No, I true the man at no what they then take off reggae off of the Billboard thing and put
at
up
2 year
Afrobeats.
at
Of
2 year
course,
ago then, yeah, and I what
yes,
year?
but they need to say just what they then put up Afro whatever.
No,
So a
but like
fact, brother, dancehall change, and as a result of the change, it kind of worsen situation for a minute or two for real though.
no,
If
no,
you take it into
but
consideration.
there was no data to say albums was being sold back then. How do you know say we have better numbers then than now? If there was no data to say this album, otherwise I'm Shaggy and Sean Paul, you see? We could have
Mhm.
hear who was sell platinum and we have an indication that when you sell a certain amount you get platinum or diamond or whatever. Otherwise than that, we no data never did if it say the album they sell what 5 copy, 6 copy. I just recently come in, so we are referred to, we are judge it against.
Me tend to agree with DJ Orthodox though.
Okay. But me they have to do one
Music
thing this
will
year.
always sell. It's just that dancehall messed up in such a way where everybody have them side. So that the side they now go buy that the side the album that the side the album now go buy that. So you always are gonna have that kind of riff yeah, in the whole space. Even
No,
though maybe if you check the other genres, you find similar situation. But remember, say dancehall kind of small compared to other genres,
but
meaning they have a wider audience.
so Gully, the feud we are going to dance are bigger than Gully and Gaza now. So
What
when
you we
Mavado,
are talk about a going in a dancehall, Big Papa. You can't use that as a comparison. We are talking about overall dancehall. We not
no them
say one feud out there. If you
no
looking at dancehall right now, if Alkaline for drop one project and put it out, you're not seeing no other artists repost it really. Maybe Gully God, Gully God have a repost it or whatever. But me assure you, say the support for the different artists is not there. So
no
therefore, it has a strain on the whole thing. When you look upon it, and we just have to be realistic now and not only attack because we attack about a specific artist.
no
Big up
but
yourself, Ace of Spade.
not.
Sylvan Winter, big up yourself, Alkaline buy back him album, chat about that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so what?
Empress P. I did, Lord of mercy.
Say what? No wrong with that. If at least you have money can buy back. I don't trust in the trust. So only now have money to buy back. Last time I check a one, me say I do cash back, but the internet this still anything goes. No, but not. If you
Yeah.
check the unity in a dancehall unify, Nobody think dancehall segregated,
Dancehall
Dan
is not unified. I will not agree with that. Mr. Spice
dancehall.
talking listen, man.
Okay,
Dancehall not unified. It's be
okay,
hypocrites in a dancehall. If we are
okay,
gonna be honest, brother. Be
okay.
hypocrites. Mrs. Spice, when you know say she lean to Gaza, drop her album and they still not support her, brother. So you
That's
gonna
a,
tell me the dancehall
so
unified.
no unity that a unity. So you so
What
for them
unity is
unity.
that though?
Okay, dancehall is
Empress
unified.
P, big up yourself, my sister. Pauline said dancehall music is not marketable in the current state. Reggae is more marketable. Dancehall is not a genre worldwide. Reggae is a known genre. Thus, Grammy reggae category.
So wait. Google Google album a dancehall album or reggae album. Why it sell? Why wasn't it marketed? Why wasn't it pushed over the top?
But you have to remember again to
Mm,
when it comes on to reggae, if you are gonna say reggae, it's
yeah.
like you have certain people who are name brand, meaning you know them. Once it here, some people just not reach that stage there yet too. I don't know. Just I say.
Right now,
GW8,
if Bounty
one
Killer drop
second,
him
Big
album,
Papa, before you say something, bro. GW876 production said the reason I said the maths not add is that it's clearly reggae. It's clearly we are focused on the wrong things. The man them a live like king with low album sales, but a sell out venues everywhere. Me not have a
okay.
problem with them selling out venues anywhere, everywhere, because guess what? The end of the day, that have money in them pocket, really. So me tend to agree to part of your argument, but another part me not go really agree with. Big up everybody who have joined the live as you enter the live stream, like it up and share it. If you feel like say you want to express yourself, you can always click the link that is pinned and join us here on the panel. Yeah, Big Papa,
Not,
what you just say, bro?
me not remember what me ever say, but me I say, as a person that has listened dancehall music,
Mm-hmm.
me think them youth with the one example. Me think them youth are more lyrical than the artists them of yesteryear. Me think them youth are more, Me think them little youth cause it a go come back to the argument so the young youth them nah do Ray. But there's old artists where do me see Beanie Man last time me check Beanie Man not this year a while. And Beanie Man in a dance a bad up selector to play a film music. How is that so? Legendary Beanie Man, Grammy winner Beanie Man.
I don't think Beanie Man had to go there really, to be honest,
No,
because
but he never have
what
to
I
go there, but
know,
he did. He did.
yeah, but I am saying I don't think Beanie Man had to go there any at all because Beanie Man is a legend in his own right. I'm here, Aja would have said something on the live prior to now one time and him say Beanie Man and Bounty Killer no realize that them a legend.
Okay.
So they have the legendary status, but they not act accordingly. DJ Orthodox say, I live in London. We can't get a decent club for dancehall music. Our music content is gone. Vagina, cars, the rhythms are stupid. People not buying it anymore. Facts.
So what rap the one get for rap? Rap our rap music our. But them are singing a rap. And that's a question to the person where you just read them comment. But them singing a rap.
And Dwayne McCullough is not agreeing with Big Papa. Dwayne
Okay.
is saying that this guy don't understand music. No one buy trap music. Go back to Jamaican music with Jamaican rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. I don't agree with that because trap
Okay.
music sells. So me not go agree with that, brother.
Yeah,
And we have to
yeah.
understand, say, time evolves. And as time evolves, people are going to change. Me see a lot of persons are musical minds would have come out and say, if it was back then, this would have happened this way or that would have happened that way. But we have to conform to what is going on now and realize, say, in our Guan so as a result, we have to try to work with what is going on and see how best we can move forward with it. Ale say rap is not ours. Bless up yourself, Maurice White. Cubans, oh you did I look for book, but in price gone up. GW876 production said DJ Orthodox Players Choice. A London me live to, and I disagree because I years rap I sing violent music and we listen to it. Exact. That is another point to GW876 because when we are gonna say this happen in our genre, but it's like we not put it like it not happen elsewhere. Elsewhere have the same amount of same content if you have to check the levels. Oh, sorry, Western. My apologies, ma'am. I will stay out of no conversation. Pauline said, in order for an album to sell well, the artist has to be signed to a label that is known, but the label won't risk artists from outside the USA singing too many songs people can't understand. Kind of get what you say because but then again, Paul, Muda say persons from the same genre of dancehall that is signed not doing that well off from a person that is not signed either. So me can agree to disagree. You understand? Because you have people where sign to big labels out there, and when you check them album sales, it is nothing significant. Nothing is so different about it compared to an artist when I signed up on Alkaline the other day. Right now for last year, he's the third artist with the highest numbers. I remember Wolipa album drop last year, plenty. So me kinda not agree with that statement to be honest. Yes, Western, tell them like up the live. Brainston, big up yourself. Brainston says so in PF everyone that forward a new rules. Me not understand the question there. Me not understand the question.
No, what I must say, what Brains done say, the man say him buy back him album. So he might ask if him pay for
Oh,
everybody that
you
attend
make
him.
it dirty, me not know.
Man, them a idiot, yeah, man. Man, them a idiot. Cause somebody has said something about signing. So is Jada Kingdom signed?
Yep.
And
I mean,
and what?
me not even see she a put out music, Big
And
Papa.
what? And
If we
what?
are going
And
to be
what?
honest.
And what?
Me not see nothing spectacular going for her. And that is why me I say with Paul, me can't agree to disagree because me can't agree with the part if say them sign to bigger labels and them a do this. Me not see them a do much better. Ale said the dancehall music with the trap rhythm should be called a different name, not dancehall. That is how our music have evolved over the decades with the change in rhythm.
But brother, if you I don't know your age. Remember the dancehall changed to computer rhythm when Wayne Smith they are play with the keyboard and it bring in the what I rhythm the name again? Freaking rhythm the name again. That changed that total different sound. What I rhythm the name again? Or Wayne Smith they are play with the keyboard sling thing. The different sound that dancehall change. Where Josie William used to DJ upon. I know that Bounty Killer them DJ upon. So the only thing constant in the world a change. And that the youth them a hear. And that the people them a pay them money to listen. So what? So what the youth them to sing?
A real meds man. GW876 production say UK had grime and garage music and it was violent. Now it's trap and it's about drugs and gun. The youngers are killing it with stream and making millions.
Okay. And that is that are the B side. You are making money from what you're doing. Why change it? Bulla are the product we move in your shop. So not buy no more bulla. Buy bread then. Buy bread. That make no sense, brother. That make no sense. If a data use, a data use.
All right, you remember when Tommy Lee did just get him breakout Big Papa and him used to sing about demons and a bag of things and then force him to change because they want him to change to conform to fit them norm. And the change when change damage him career for a while. It took a while for Tommy Lee get back. No. All of what them I say right now, maybe if them figure all try to change these younger artists' mindset from the trap to say authentic reggae or dancehall then. Maybe them are gonna last in our system, brother. And that is
Yeah.
the thing me always say with change. Asia
But
we are going with.
you're just
But then
there.
I'm gonna deal with.
Thanks,
We there
Dale.
what I reasoning about the whole Jamil numbers so till we reach where persons in the comment section and say as a, why music is not selling is as a result of the sound of music and them a change the sound and about things. But me say a long time music now sell.
So like the Jamil music, I trap music, it does not sell because it people are interested, brother. That a fool like those people. Yo, that Jamil music and trap music. If you know what? Jamil music supposed to sell big enough because we're not complaining enough. So we're supposed to buy that, you know. That's far from the trap. That's far from any dance when you look at you do that way far from that. And that now sell. You get what I'm saying? Bro, trap music I sell. People are buy ticket going and show them. Go see the video
Yeah.
with them.
All
It has
right, but
sell.
we use one example Asia. Skillibeng wap 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 wap. That's something there. Only realize that people are taking on to it. Man go one concert and the
And
man.
the whole fucking venue they put wap wap wap
All right,
wap wap
all
wap
right,
wap
good,
wap wap wap. You say
good.
what the pussy clad this?
Maybe
But
if and we have to take
intense.
into consideration, say, maybe if big up yourself better than maybe if him the goat with a lyrical packed song, the crowd that stand up on him and look on him and say, how him and say up there.
One of the biggest songs in a dance hall was what? Last year. Yahoo Boys.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, again, can I sell when them booking for shows? People are willing to buy the ticket to go watch them.
Yeah.
Um, the music thing up on a different level than it used to be. And I'm buying CDs no more. So enough people are streaming music. So because someone have some crazy fan base, I see them and sell them 50,000. Brother, it take a lot of people to stream an album which 50,000 units.
Yeah.
The amount of people we take to stream that, if him that get them then a pure sales, trust me. We can't count too much time platinum it is. So the energy no more and like back in the days when people are line up in a line to get an artist CD. Nobody now really do them thing anymore. So streaming. So you have to just the music I forget from playlist for yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with the sound of the music. Like I said, Jamil, Jamil sell more because the foolishness to him do, and when Bill around, people that stream the album, one is he doesn't have this the YouTube backing like he did before, because the quote unquote gully vendetta vlogger them, if he was still a part of the link, they would have been pushing the album, tell people to stream the album, where so him lose that promotion there from the album, you know, and then
And he
him
knew, you
come
know, Aja,
and him,
listen. He knew that he lost it in the week. Me him say, big up to the vlogger them when I take press or take program, something like that, you know. He knew
oh
that he wasn't get the traction, you know.
no, but obviously if these people represent a certain set of people, they are not going to promote and tell people to go buy and stream the album. So that's another promotion part I to him lose. Then the whole thing when I go through in my personal life with this whole Obia, him use that for
Hang on. Yo, when there? I'm gone.
you know, hear me?
Yeah, you now.
Oh, no, no, iPad shut up. I mean, as I said, him overshadow the project with this Obia business. That's another thing that had it, the problem they when put on it. So people know business about the project, they don't matter about Obia thing. But I'm not a vlogger. Me younger they have more time to give me opinion
Yeah.
and
So
speak
we love
factual.
chat.
Yeah, it's a very great body of work. You say anybody out there want to listen to this project, trust me, you know we enjoy this project. It's a project when you can play from the first track to the last. It's not a boring project. It's a very well-rounded. If this project it come out last year compared to the album from last year, it in my top 5. That's how good
Yeah.
his project is. It worth the money if you feel like you want to buy. But a streaming thing then right now. So in order for Fix Tape and Popcorn to sell 9,000 units, he had to have Drake on there, and Drake put him on some playlist where if he was a regular dancer or reggae track, he wouldn't go up on them playlists. So he get to go up on hip hop playlists, he get to go up on pop playlists, he get to go up on all different type of playlists. And that's what really drive the sales and the numbers. If a lot of people don't really understand what I wanted in this industry. So if you come out and say music now because of the sound, bro, again, I think more people they are fine when listen to this conversation and wait, talk
Yeah,
about this
yeah, manners
conversation
and
than
respect,
when they
manners
are
and respect.
blessed high school.
Big
When
up
they are
yourself,
Jamaica.
Data. Big up yourself, Big
And I
Papa.
think
That's
Yo, bless up.
everybody
and
in
I
the
think
chat. Jolly of Data, I don't know.
uno listen to rap music, I wanna celebrate Cardi B, I wanna celebrate the Megan Thee Stallions, I wanna celebrate the Little Bit, and if one of favorite artists get a club with these people, wanna jump, wanna scream. Their music as bad as and worse than what we are sing. Cardi B song, ever song them wet ass, whatever, and you pick them a dance to on TikTok. And do the savage dance, Megan the savage, she's savage and she nasty, but on that on the pick the dance to.
So it has nothing to do with the music. It has everything to do with the people that are supposed to consume the music. Because them not support it.
All right, Paul Lynch is saying that remember, for an artist to get money off album sales, he or she has to sell at least 10, what that mean, tens of thousands to a million pure unit sales. Don't equate to quality of music, vice versa. It can sell over time.
Okay. So I cannot give them a youth a time where you talk. I cannot give them a little youth a time. None of them not boss a year yet. The one them we are sing wap 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 and do them something. Cannot give them time. Since you talk about music can sell over time. It, it doesn't make no sense still. And Jamil, I hope him learn him lesson and know say yo, you need to assess your surrounding because these
But
people are damage you more than they might help you.
Big Papa, Jamil never gonna sell 3,000 units first week. Jamil music overtime selling music, you know. You see me? Because we are use dancehall, typical dancehall. A project can go great in a dancehall numbers around 3,000. In a reggae dancehall for certain artists. Around 3,000 units first week, right? He was never
Yeah.
going to sell that. But over time, I think he would have done better if he had better promotion and not this whole hobby business for him name. I think the project would have done better. But over time, it will. Top price sold almost 3,000 units. But by the end of the year, it moved 17,000 units. So
Yeah.
it will sell over time. But when you stop equate this, brother, I see a music who not celebrate to. I see a music who not scream for them to do collab with. I see them, and even worse. When they are foreign and I play radio, brother, I can't play radio and can't my daughter go to school no more, Big Papa. Me have to turn off that. Because the song what them are playing in the editing. Yes, baby. Okay, I'm coming. We can't do it no more. We have to turn off the radio, Big Papa. I put it on some station when I ask. Yeah, hear girls like girls and me too from Drake song and them the song they hear from the radio, brother. And we have cuss our little youth, I sing about little guard ring and choppy line. Brother, cut it out, man. That's a foolishness. And of them artists that we so far minded that them music that we celebrate and think are the best thing since sliced bread. To be honest. So when good music out there, go and go find it and go and go listen to it and stop. Because for your person, I said, you music now, I said because I trap music and then Jamil have a project like this and you didn't buy it, you are part of the problem. Or you didn't support that project, you are part of the problem.
Jamil music and a trap. Pauline said that's why Apple Music, Spotify, etc. restart to subscription, which makes them money, but issue a little royalties.
Yeah, at the streaming platforms, they make the money. You have to pay $10, $20, $20 me pay to have a family. Because my daughter, my kids, them use my Apple Music. So up to like 6 we can use it. And that me pay a month for music, for Apple Music alone. But me love music and me indulge in music. And if I hear a project and I like it and I love it and I enjoy it, I will support it, no matter what type of music it is. I just spend $65 on merch and copy for a rapper. So me do that for my dancehall artists and reggae artists if me enjoy the project. So instead of costing us a rare, I telling you, Jamil album is an album where Jamil do great music anyway. It's a vibe, it's an album one really can enjoy. You know, but I hope they attack not even there on the project, to be honest with you. So
yeah, but we need to ask some of these people have they bought the album. We need to ask some of them people, you know.
But that's another issue though, Asia. The issue, I know whether or not Obia was a part of the album. The issue was that in marketing album, but Obia.
No, he used the conversation to kill him album, not even market, because he not even promote the album. He just depends on some interview attack, say them behind. Yeah. And the interviewer actually I think put 2 words in it to say the album this or the album that. It was more about telling people when go through again. You know what I mean? So
and then Obia transcend into poison.
Whatever it comes to be, so it overshadowed the project. And again, Nat's not really fond of Jamil because she is a quote unquote what she represents.
But she never buy the album, you know.
A lot of people was.
The phone attack, you know. When we are talking about the album now, and then we see the Obia something come up and we say, yeah, well, that me said that.
So
me said, yo,
at the end of the day, he lost those free promotion when I get on the vlog of them where if he did a part of this whole quote unquote MVP thing when he create. He would have people that did supported people and that get way more streams and he would have probably get more pure sales.
Right.
Over time.
From over the album the one time and from him say when him say I don't listen back it.
That's a me too.
And say artist branding also plays a critical role. Success requires channeling your music's energy through consistent visual style and identity. When executed correctly, you're unstoppable.
Okay.
But, and as I look Shensia at the pop, everything was when them praise and love and rain. Brother, she only moved certain amount of units. She moved 4,900 units. When everybody that look for Shensia sell for the first week. Yeah, and I mean, you know what I mean? And people that look for should do better, but That's how it is. So I want to expect a person like Shensi have a machine and the ability with the songs and that she did to go on multiple different playlists. Dancehall and reggae music does not. If you do a strictly album, a dancehall reggae album, it not gonna move as much to it as them. If it don't even have a fan base, because again, the playlist we have up on it limited. It limited to reggae dancehall music. When you do collab with somebody now, then the collaboration, depending on the genre or the person that come from, the music can go in a fit them genre too. Forget what I'm saying. So that generate more streams and sales. And then people doesn't understand this and I put this on to trap music. Brother, that's a foolishness. Trap music
Madigan,
sells.
pick up yourself in a bad bro. Bless up yourself. DJ Orthodox say, I work on radio in London. Listen, people love original reggae and dancehall. Trap is more geared to younger people. I love all music and Jamil album sales will rise.
And but to the person that will say that say people love it. And young people buy music. And young people support music, brother. And young people, like a lot of these old heads ain't gonna buy no music. All right, Big Papa.
Where you call me name for? You ain't call me name,
He
fam. Why I sit?
must go say you now go buy music.
Oh
No,
no,
buy
I don't
music.
know why. No, I don't know why that thing I keep shutting
Obia
off.
me, Obia, you sit, man, because you call me name. You're ass.
No, but what me that say is, Big Papa only subjected to buy film. He might fan a certain artist and he listen to certain type of music and he will put out the money and damn that to people there. And the younger generation, them willing to go buy the Skeng and the Intense and even the rapper them. Why you think them sell too much? You think all people are buy Drake album when I sell 600,000 units? That'd be a little picnic.
Yeah.
So it's getting the music into those places. You get what I'm saying? And then I feel like they must suppress our sales too. Especially this whole Billboard thing and the American market, it has suppressed our sales. And I think our artists them to start market themselves for America's market and go with people love and appreciate music. In Europe, them love and appreciate music. If we see coffee number where they coffee number ridiculous where they in Europe, coffee seller not better than enough rapper. Overall, and we don't have those numbers to celebrate, but to see it on the charts, that alone we can say look on the charts. Coffee was number 9, unlike the European Billboard charts. That means that she moved better than all of the big names that I can think of. Coffee was number 9 on that. So music
Asia, DJ Orthodox is not agreeing with you. Him say you're joking. Every age group buy what they like.
No, sir. None of this a generation. Some of them, some of them elder. Some of them general. Some of them old people don't even know how to stream music. Make what they real like. They're not interested. Even
YouTube playlist.
New YouTube playlists are the more them do. Probably have some CD. I mean, a lot of these people not into that, bro. When you got to show them. Oh, yesterday you see kids there. Unless I some like our reggae music, like the reggae star them, you will see some other race of people, they're there. But for an overall perspective of music, a younger generation by you.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae music are probably the music where we gravitate, because rock and roll not big again like it used to be. But I think reggae music are probably like the music of the oldest age group, or age range of people where really support it.
Paul Lynch say him love the reasoning, but to be honest, dancehall album pure sales is very low compared to other genres worldwide. On a radio station in the States, one time they called Vibes Cartel a rapper. But you can't.
But and that's not true, Paul. That's not all right. Remember, brother, Messiah youth sell 120,000 units, and his pure sales was 2,500. Pure sales based on your fan base. I'm see man we sell 100,000 units, 60, 70,000 units, and then pure sales are like 40, 50, 100. So Pure sales is when you have a fan base. We're willing to go out there and actually buy the music rather than streaming music. Rather than it become a hot song they all over on a playlist, pure sales come from a fan base. That's why in our dancehall, we see what a pure sales did for Alkaline comparing to the rest of genre, because he has an active fan base who are willing to actually go in them pocket and buy him music rather than just go and stream the music.
Poor people with the mask, man, big up yourself. Him say too much sides in the music, and every man support their own side. We are not supporting Jamaica again.
No, but
That's a fact. That's a
that not
fact.
change.
That's a fact.
I would have said it earlier though. Would have said it
It's a fact.
earlier. Me say me feel say one of the reasons Asia why dancehall is so compressed in such a way where the sales not so bright is because everybody have them side. So all right, what day when Spice drop our album and Gaza people them drop them album. They never really support Spice, maybe because they say they must support their artists and they don't want Spice out
Our
with
Shen
them.
not even that. Our Shen see a fan them now go buy Spice album. It
Right.
do hinder. That's one of the biggest problem we have in our market. It's
Me
not
said
all right.
earlier. Me said
Alright, just
earlier.
if Spice fans them when they buy Spice album, they buy Shensi album, should have do almost 6,000 units. Yes, so not about that. So it do
Yeah.
actually it do 7,000 units based on the Spice sales. So it do hinder them, and that's one of the problem. But that's how this dancehall thing is made up. That's how this dancehall thing make up. And I just say it go, but as me say, people are if you equate the downfall of dancehall to this younger generation, the younger sound, that's a madness, brother. Because one of the biggest song out of genre, out of this dance, out of reggae.
Big Papa.
Yo,
Hold
what on
on, Dichi, make Asia finishing point before you say what you say.
One of the biggest song out of this dancehall thing or reggae thing is Blood Me, Skilly and Crocodile Teeth over the last couple of years. That's a trap music. And one of the biggest song out of genre. So I'm not stop talking about it now, self. Bro, you know how hard training I feel work to get a hit song? 8-9 months in tell you, in at least 2 years, the man take to market a single, to get it to sell the way he want it to sell. Until he move on to another single. A fast food music dancehall winner. So the man don't have time for that. Just a drop music. So
wap.
and the NBA young boy decides saying like wap and him go wap one song too. Wap another foolishness.
What up, man?
Background laugh.
Beat it.
Work him there. Work him there. More than likely, work him.
All right.
But
GW876 production say, Pauline, remember Jamaica has 3 million people. And if we be honest, we are competing with a country that has 325 million people. And plus, we don't stream music nor buy it, we get it illegally. And that's another factor for real, you know.
And you can't, we're not even looking at the local market. Because I'm not even basing this on Jamaica. At the end of the day, like I said, I feel like they're suppressing our numbers because there's so many great songs in a dancehall where if you go up on the RIA or RA, whatever it is, we'll tell you which music sell gold and platinum, which artists from our genre sell gold and platinum, brother. Anthony Mitchell and Devantino de Panic. Shaka Demos and players in the Panic, brother. Shaka, brother, them song they're big song out of the genre now. Everyone fall in love, play all bow. If you hear it all the while, you want a sample, and those songs no platinum plaques for them, no numbers are there for them, no gold. That's a foolishness. So
for real, man.
They must suppress with numbers, and I think we just need to market ourselves to people who love the music. And
exactly. And remember the other day, I did raise one point, Asia, when me I say, all right, me realize that some artists I get a good traction from the European market, but why we not focus on the market there as well as the United States do?
Because the United States, when you win a United States, you win at the world. United States is like a cheat code. It's like a cheat code.
I understand that, but I'm saying, what if it now work for you? And what if something work for you on the European side? Why
and
not try to tap into it as well as the U? Me not say enough to tap into the US market
and
as well, but
they
market
do, you know,
yourself that side as well.
what they do, we just don't get the numbers. We just don't have the capability to get. We don't know how to get the numbers. I think,
They don't. Most of these artists, you will find a one or two artists are market themselves over that side.
but then, all right,
Most of these
marketing is,
people are focused on the US market.
but marketing over there is different now because remember, a sign artist can market themselves over there because they have the ability and people over there work for them. But just for the love of our music and the support of our music, European buy our music just because. Them buy our music because of we. We don't need to change what we sound like. We don't need to be something else. If a trap we are put out, them are going to celebrate the trap. If look, my telling is like, brother, if you know what is Skeng show over there, you see people every single song Skeng sing. The crowd that jump from little boy, a beer little picture. Just a jump and a sing every single one, brother. Skilly Bang over there, them sing every single one. We see Alkaline and younger age go over there and lock down over there. And this is like how many years ago? So them just automatically drawn to our music. I think everybody want the cheat code to say, okay, once them dominate America, them name the everywhere else because they don't know this are the home for entertainment. You get me? If you want to be big in a really big globally and entertainment, you break out in America. And that's just how they do their thing. But like I said, I just figure more or less we should start focus on these Billboard numbers and all that crap and start focus where people are celebrating and love the music. And that's just how me feel about it now.
Yeah. Kasha asked me for what Sean Paul interview, but me now watch no recent interview for Sean Paul. GW876 production say even the European market is looking to break in the American market.
That's the whole point. Even the film artist said, one time they big over there. Right now, Stormzy are one of the biggest names in the music over there. Now, a lot of people in America don't know don't know who Stormzy is. And them still try Skeptagram, all of them, only for them artists, man, we rap over there and do them sound. Adele, them still come here. America, them come break out Sam Smith, the whole of them, Amy Winehouse, like all these artists that from over there, the Beatles, the whole of them people from when them start from America, them name it's like a different type of energy, a different type of a market that way. And it just opened me out to the world. So and that our artists are based the thing for too.
America is the entertainment capital of the world, brother. Movies, that music.
Yeah, that's not, no, get me wrong, me understand that, but me I say, in our work for one particular spot, I feel like say if you only focus on it. And I am not saying that any of them not focus on the US market, but just say why not try to tap in the European market as well.
And it's better because we actually see, all right. Imagine Shensia did so much fucking, excuse my language, so much promotion in America, so much energy and time girl put out in America. Do everything where typically a superstar do in America. Shensia is a hot name. And she only she only could have moved less than 5,000, 4,900 units.
Mainstream commercial.
Everything, brother. And while
Everything.
Coffee did fair marketing in Europe, and she actually made the top 10. Coffee would have made the top 10 like the Billboard Hot 200, meaning the best 200 album in the world, and she was number 9. So the amount of units Coffee move over there and over there. So you're kind of right, Max, because I guess the return is better because people actually love the music.
Yeah. DJ Orthodox say Popcorn, Skillibeng, Dexter Daps, Alkaline fan base is huge in the UK right now. But at the same time, Sirani, Beanie Man, Shaka Dinos, and Pliers have regular rotation on the biggest radio station in London.
And that's because no for them sang that Sirani and them man and Shaka Dinos, they're not a label with them sang there. So that's my whole point too. When we talk about streamings, like if you notice, go up on the iTunes. Go up on iTunes right now in America and look on the top 100 song them. I doubt any song in there drop in the last 20 years. A one or two, brother. At least 80 of them are them whole song there. The same song we talk about are them song there. Dominate them charts, the brother, because that's how the label thing structure. And that's how the VP thing in a dance hall.
Question though, Asia, based on what you're saying, is it that because of the change in sound where people are cry about a part of the problem why are so much of those old songs depend that chart?
No, because the change in sound have nothing to do with it. Remember the change and the change in sound. These songs actually owned by a label.
Advocate, so me just ask, yeah.
No, me I said the change in sound. I remember these songs are owned by VP. These songs are owned by those labels. So if you're not gonna hear if Intense not sign, or Skeng not go sign on the dotted line, why you think wap reach so far? And because I just kill them alone. Because he's a sign
and them a market it.
And them a market it and I push the music. So that's another thing. So when I see Sister Nancy and them old song, we can't move Bob Marley because the machine there, we are push them singer. We are put them singer not only from playlists, we are sell them to commercials, we are sell them to movies, we are do all of them things there, brother. Mad Cabra have a big song, you know. Mad Cabra think about two words. A brother more than one Mad Cabra. Busy Signal have some big song, you know.
Me know. Because if we are gonna be honest though, Age, and talk about top artists we do things globally, Busy Signal name have to be a part of the conversation.
You know much commercial in the United States Busy Signal, you know?
And I be Mad Cabra, and me I tell you, how much more money Mad Cabra really make off of the Mad Cabra make off of the song there. You want that time you hear that song there. Like you hear that all Super Bowl commercial you hear all Mad Cabra Busy Signal pop up in a Pepsi ad. So that's the reason why these songs don't move. The surrounding them, that are the reason because the label them actually they put them songs out there and keep them songs moving because them own them spend them money so they make back them money and them milk them songs.
Yeah.
So that's why the younger generation them have to do what them have to do and either them go down the road and or them decide so them never do that and just them in it for the money and not for everything else.
Right.
Because contrary to what you say, them songs are big, but the financial rewards not fitting for the artists them back then. The younger artists them have a lesser career and them have generate more income and revenue financially because they're charging more on stage shows. Them and people fans them out there go crazy right now and them do them thing different. Them not just go sign over so to fit to a label or sign over so to a management company and sign everything and sign them royalties. Them prefer to be independent and try to hustle this money and go home with 90% of the money. And you can't knock them for that. But then them now have the song them as big as them song, where a label work for keep it party there, unless them got join force with that label.
All right, Asia would have witnessed over time, over a period of time, say dancehall music or album music and a whole, whether reggae / dancehall, and we don't talk about a Bob Marley now. We are talking about outside of Bob Marley, music not selling much. My question is though, what you think them can do differently to change that whole mindset or the whole thing say music now sell good where we can see some better sales, better streamings, better everything.
Nothing can do right and all that. The industry set up for the streaming company make money.
Big up yourself, Mrs. Detta Top Prize for renewing your membership, my sister. Big up all of my members, them per people. You can always become a member. The link is in the description. Yeah, man, become a member and look different from the pack.
Oh, you have to, the only way you can do it, I like how Vegas do it. Dig the road.
Yeah.
And not even that. The only way you can sell right now in our music, and me I talk about is another artist. I think he's a sign artist too. He's a deal artist we ever talk about. So unless you sign right now, because when you're signed, like we just tell you get to go in places that you never hear. If Alkaline sell a song or sell a proportional song or give the rights to use a song, if him own all the masters them, you never hear theme song in a certain thing. Unless
No.
them approach him for the song and he decide to say, okay, me go, you can use that song, or me go no right, rare, or me sign off on the song, or me take a big cut and say, you know what? That's how you get these songs at a certain place. Because as me tell you, Cranium tell you, all of me take it, long. The man say, he market one song for 8 months to a year. And that's why him sell platinum, and that's why him sell these gold. Him not drop another single until he market and promote that and brings that. And if him say the people are not buying to it, after the 8 month time, him drop it and then drop another single. If a single take off, a 2 year after that before they get another single from him. And when you really observe it, and that's how he market himself.
Yeah, me remember the interview for real, because you listened to the interview and you sent it to me and said, Nats, me think you will listen to this, because this show you the extent where artists will believe in himself and him craft will go for make him music do it for doing at the space instead of just putting out music and reach,
Because all right, remember I only think added to our problem, the juggling apart of it, and that are politics too. Them thing that add to why with music now really reach out, but for a sales purpose, brother. If you don't have a fan base, active fan base, you're willing to buy your music on a wide scale, you're not gonna see no big sales. And if you're not around a certain type of linkage to get your music on certain playlists, you're still not gonna see no big sale because your music will only go so far.
Yeah, for real.
You see me? A song if it take off and then it blow up and then people start see the potential and them willing to push it. But typically, them do that for them artists. Them not do that for that independent act. You know what I mean?
So Asia, Queen is saying that we need a miracle from God for this music as it relates to the question when we posed to you earlier. But GW876 Production says them need to get rid of the gatekeepers or make them open the gate.
And the gatekeepers are the gatekeeper change things shift right, it's hard for you
right now.
You can't even, I'm gonna say, Big Papa, listen. Yeah, remember, if you have to stream one unit actually I think 1,500 times, and that's on a paid platform. So I use Apple Music because you don't know if you have Apple Music, you have to pay for it. 15,000 units, I think 15,000 streams, and I think that's one album sale. So back in the days, why you think so much platinum used to sell? I reason why so much platinum album used to sell and them thing because them kind of that 1,500 stream there would have been 1,500 units overall. That one people would have just pick up the money and go buy it. So it changed and it benefit. It benefited the streaming companies, the Spotify, the Tidals, the YouTubes, all of these streaming platforms. Them make the money off of music. Them find a way now of it. Remember, so the way the label used to do, the streaming company find a way for you to make it go bigger. So now we are label have to do with the artist. A label have to partner with the artist. Him can't come tell the artist say I take artist money outright. Because artists don't really need him no more. Him go fight with the streaming company. Because when we don't need you to promote my song if my song hot, especially if it's a big market in like America.
Yeah. Now man say how much Jamil sell. Well, him sell 74 in pure sales and 70.
Man, I'm laugh off at Jamil so dog. Me not like that's really coming to man, I'm laugh off at Jamil.
Yo, Asia.
Jamil album I'm gonna move. You big up beach, we are doing general.
I thief couple minutes. But remember one year you talk the same things as Jamil to go up on the interview and talk about the album I'm going to talk about different thing.
Yeah, that's a part of the problem. That's a part of the problem, but at the end of the day, Jamil album I'm gonna move still. It have a continue because as we say, when the people start focused on other things.
You know say Jamil sell alright 74 to 76, I think. I don't remember which one specifically. However, his streaming was so low that it wasn't registered any at all.
Man, I talk about man. The guy until lunchtime. You come back lunchtime.
Brother. Michigan.
So I sent a 1,000. Him not stream 1,000. Him not stream 15,000.
But especially it's sad because that the man project was so good. For that quality project, brother, you overshadow your project with so much freaking obvious because people listen to this interview. Enough of them left it not even know so you have an album out. Jamil. A lot of people will left the interview them not know so you have a project.
Thoughts and nuts. All they just zip up so when Alkaline dominate audio mark. But as soon as Jamil reach at a part and shed light so loud. Alkaline is so powerful. Imagine he was love like. But look here now, me feel say all the article that was zip put out today, me just feel like it is a paid production.
No, but all is a paid
The
production.
numbers not so great, so they might try to do some kind
I
of
noticed it came out before the actual numbers from
right.
dance.
Me feel say it's a strategy to try to distract people from the actual
Boy, them
numbers.
will be a Jamil number. Blood.
Jane Doe, big up yourself, big up all of the new persons them who are passed through. Remember to subscribe to the channel. People like up the live stream.
But like me say, people, if you guys love music and like on say, and now we're about and of course trap music, Jamil album is a great body of work. We're going to support it.
I hear one trap song from it.
Etana album, great body of work, going to support it.
Jesse Royal
out there, top prize out there, that kind of bag of trap. Alka do what Alka feel like. Go and go support it. Stop focus on what you like and go listen to what you like. Because when you make yourself miserable, make yourself miserable doing what the people do. Come here and cuss when I work and what you like and just not engage in what you like. Go and go support what you like. There's music out there. There's so much dope music out there where people can support and enjoy. And
but Mr. Shaggy drop one real dancehall song where say, what do them?
Yeah.
What I do? Since we want about dancehall.
And Champagne have album.
Man, because it did a trend over TikTok wicked.
Yeah, but
persons were a lot of persons, them one twist to it. I listen to me when they come on to a Shaggy, you can't even put Shaggy in this discussion. Them man they just different, brother.
No, not. They said they want dancehall music. That song is a dancehall music, and I know new 90s dancehall music that come from back in the days, because the Ecamo sample we use from back in the 80s. So it from 80s into 90s to 2000. That's all the music there. They must support it.
As me I said, it is being supported on some of the different platforms. Maybe you not see it as support on YouTube, no mean say not get support.
Just allow the youth them do them something. And Jamil, you have learned your lesson. The experiment never work. Go back to the drawing board, brother, and do what you have to do.
For real though. Jamil just need to know say he is an artist where full of talent. The man, when it comes on to in music, people love his music. And Jamil is not an artist where drop him in music today and he boom out of the park, brother. It takes time. People, so you look on a Jamil song in drop today, a week from now, you look on it, maybe there are 200K views. But look on it a couple months from now, the same song, because it have longevity and all of that. So even if you stop focus on the negative side of whatever happen, brother, and you may feel saying if you move on. So focus on what is ahead, which is the album,
Them could have marketed the album as a survival story instead of a Wobia story. Overcoming story.
Say how much overall sales. You never hear what me I said normal say
74.
Stream enough we get the overall at just 74 we know, brother. You see me? DJ Orthodox said Bugle Teflon good albums as well.
Okay.
I mean, say albums out there, good albums out there, we can't ground the fact. But the thing is, people are not supporting the albums. Maybe
But like,
the Asia
Yeah,
earlier,
because them focus more on the negative. Them are focus
right?
more on what them like. Them are focus more on the intense and because those are the hot topics out there. Rather than going out there and looking for what you like and buying into what you like. Because there's great music out there. Because even a Bugle project the last year was a great body of work too. You know what I mean? So stop focus on the skilly thing and the king and the Joshy them and go find what you like and you listen to it. You get what I'm saying? And that's also what it
Yeah,
is for
for
me.
real.
And me love music overall now. I'm still me go dance. And
Yeah.
a lot of people, comment because they're not good. When I go dance, people at them sing and play in a dance hall. No matter which part in the world are there. At them sing and play. Unless it's a dance where focus on a certain team, back in the old school type dance, 80s, 90s music, at them, at trap music, at the new youth, them, every selector look money pull up. So at them music up here, them they have to listen to. When they personal time music out there. But
yeah,
people tend to just
when I drive on meds, music out there.
music out there. See the artist drop already, yeah? The fan the song drop, they can't stop playing.
Who that?
No, I'll come here talk, the volume.
Oh, volume. GW876 production say 3 times in listen Jamil album. It is a good album for real, but the audio talk kill it. Facts. We can't grow on it, brother.
Me listen, all right. I like the project. Even when the talk, the project connect with me so much that the talk never make me switch from it. May I tell you the truth? The only way I switch from because I was going to actually buy it and me never buy it. Me actually, I'm still listening to this man. Me listen to Jamil album, brother. Okay, boy, yes, man. And this man, me listen to Jamil album. May I tell you the truth? Me there at the store. Me there my job and me there at boss.
But the album good, we can't grow on the facts of the
Good
album.
album.
Good album.
You see me? So I just because of that kill him. I don't know people where so on certain platform I go laugh about it, but that's just a mistake that alone in me. If you want more of the corner, then we can get it, okay? I just that the man draw them album with this.
Invest, big up yourself, Invest a copy album sweet too.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
Coffee album bad,
Copy
man.
have good album.
One
Yeah.
thing me tell you, that me don't know how she finished the Bob Marley sample there, but yo, the Bob Marley sample there, boy.
Yeah.
Sang there.
Shensi have a good album too.
Yeah, Shenyang album was a good album too.
This year album was a good album for real. Better than 11 say Jamil have a good album. Good album, body of work, good body of work. It's solid and has a sentimental message in some of the songs all over.
First of all, Jamil have a song right now which can bust big. It's in Europe. You see that song there with Stone Boy, beautiful trees. If that's there with the Afrobeats thing there, especially with the era with Afrobeats music. If them really promote that song, they would promote it. On the fast, see that song that one of the biggest song in talk about our dance and so. We can't say what we are saying right now, but as we say,
Yeah.
you have to do what you have to do to get it out there. But
Yeah,
a
for
great
real.
body of work.
Great
No,
body.
but-
You can't grow on
No,
that.
but figure meds leads to figure action. And obviously in their meds for the wrong thing. Therefore, at them action, they come out.
No, but
Yeah.
man in team, you have a team still. So I guess you need sometimes you need to be more. The man need to be more professional to you, man. And the man make you see when I cause the trap youth them, hey, dancehall is weird. You know, so the trap youth them more professional than them older generation, man.
Okay.
True. That's
We
a
more
fact.
professional. So even upon the level, brother.
Queen said Jamil is a tough artist. Jamaican don't buy music.
Jamaican can't add to add to the sale. So if Jamaican believe I buy it, who don't know what to tell them there.
Unless they are in the diaspora. Unless them then they are
Them,
the youth.
them, I didn't figure out a way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kid.
Big up yourself, GW876 production. Thanks for pass through, bad bro. You don't
Bless
know.
up, youth. Bless up, man.
But people stop feel like say, oh, the sound and music now. Say, brother, the same sound, I see music. Want to celebrate? I see them Nicki Minaj, brother. What them I say different from the skeng them I say.
Yeah.
When them Cardi B I say different from the skeng them I say.
Pop Molly and shoot people at the end of them baby mother do whatever upon you, whatever.
Yeah, what do you talk? When them rapper you say when and you guys listen to them and enjoy the music. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion, that baby, them for them saying what's the our music, brother. And on the buy into that, so give you them a chance, make them do what them do. Cause when them do a work, you know, we might say it now what it is. When them leave Jamaica and go out in the world, people are bite.
Yeah.
People, and what I mean bite, people are gonna show them.
Yeah. You've never been go there go say whop.
People are gonna show them, brother. People are gonna show them. They must sell out, they must sell. They might not sell in a big stadium and a big they might they want 1,500, but they might work to go up to 10,000.
Yeah. Everything start at ground.
Yeah. So people are support the music. So we just have to give them a chance and support them too. If you don't like it, then focus on what you like and stop focus on negative. But nobody look for the big sales out of our music like that because it's only a streaming winner right now. You know, see the great Buju Banton come from jail and come from prison and put out album watch itself. Him and Alkaline an independent rap nation. Him and Alkaline sell the same amount.
I'm a Billboard, I'm big tour come off and big story, prisoner and all of that.
Popcorn signed to. And when he put out him album before the fixed tape, in unit sales, I see him thing like Alkaline them. And he had him signed to OVO and distribute to Warner. So you get what I'm saying? Why you think he reach 9,000 again? Because he have the ability to
go on playlist.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Pussy club, should have got Jimmy now. Fuck.
Kenzie say age and not spirituality. Me a war with some invincible stuff. Yeah, I think him a quote Jamil. Jane Doe said he don't know who of behind him said him all meds and give him testimony. Him a talk negative about people who embrace him. Notice how Alkaline silent.
Nothing near Mobia by the way.
You know, you have people who are superstitious, man. So no matter what you say, you can't change their mind from the facts that they believe in everything. But big up everybody will pass through on the life. Big up yourself in a big papa. Asia will pass through. Beachy, ice cold. You don't know. We're gonna leave his space, but it was a great reasoning. Before you leave the live, light the live. Bless up everybody will pass through. Thank you for the continued support. Until next time. Magan left for now.